guys, what's up? It's Chris here, iTouchiPodz, and in this video I'm going to be doing a comparison of the iPhone 4S here on the left and the iPhone 4 on the right. So let's go ahead and unlock both of these phones. Alright, so now we have both of the phones unlocked, and you guys can tell that they're pretty much the same thing. You guys can see the color difference in the screen just a little bit, but see if I can focus in on this for you guys. But you're going to be getting that with a new device always. You guys always see how one's a little bit darker than the other one. They're at the same brightness. You guys can see how the iPhone 4S might have a yellowing effect to it. It's not a yellowing effect, it's just because it's brand new. If we go ahead and take a look at the sides of the iPhones right here, you guys can see the 4S in white and the 4 in black. Not much has changed. You guys can see that everything is pretty much the same. These are both Verizon iPhones. You can't really tell too much of a difference. Maybe, just maybe, the antenna looks a little bit taller on the iPhone 4S, or maybe it's a little bit above the iPhone 4S on the iPhone 4S. But other than that, your buttons are the same. The iPhone 4S, maybe just because it's new, feels a little bit better. The switch feels like it's a definite switch and not like a little push. The buttons are the same as well. If we're going to take a look at the back of the devices, as you guys can see, the iPhone 4S comes much cleaner than the iPhone 4 is. No, it's just me. But the iPhone 4S, you guys can see, it's basically pretty much the same exact thing. They have almost the same engravings, except for the iPhone 4 does not have all the FCC information, everything like that on the bottom of it, while the iPhone 4S does. The cameras look the same, but they are definitely not the same. The iPhone 4S camera is much, much better. On this side, you guys can see a difference. There is a SIM card slot. I do not own a SIM card because I am on Verizon and I don't have anything special, but basically the same thing on this side other than the SIM card slot. Never had a SIM card slot on a phone, but we go ahead and look at the bottom here. You guys can see pretty much the same thing as well, with your speaker and your grill and your microphone and your Apple 30-pin dot connector. Basically the same thing aesthetically wise. Pretty much the same except for the colors. Alright guys, now we're going to do a speed test. You guys can see they are both on the same Wi-Fi network and they both have the same amount of bars. We're going to be loading Engadget.com. iPhone 4S on the left, iPhone 4 on the right. Let's see who gets there first. And the iPhone 4S has already loaded most of the site. The iPhone 4 is trying to catch up. And the iPhone 4 is done. 4S, excuse me. And the iPhone 4 still chugging along. And there are the ads. Up there. Alright. The iPhone 4S already changed its ad. So right there you guys can see the Safari application, so your internet on your iPhone 4S gonna be faster. Does it feel better scrolling? I'm not 100% sure. Tell you the truth, I can't really feel it too much yet. But as you guys can see, let's go ahead and get an example of scrolling. So let's go ahead and start from the top of the page. And, well, this one scrolled down far. Alright, so maybe there is a big difference. So let's go ahead and just give it a swift scroll. Alright, so on the iPhone 4S, you guys can see that the scroll, it's a little bit less choppy than it is on the iPhone 4. If I go and scroll like this, you guys can see it's a little less choppy. Here, we'll line up the images. See, it's just a tad bit choppier on the iPhone 4 than it is on the iPhone 4S. So the scrolling, yes, it's a little bit smoother on the iPhone 4S. So let's go ahead and go back to our home screens. Same speed there, nothing too major. Let's go ahead and load a easy app like Stocks. There we go, the iPhone 4S already has the chart loaded and all the stocks, and looks like I'm doing pretty good. Alright, so let's go ahead and back out of that. What else can we go ahead and throw in there? Let's go ahead, let's do a Siri test. Oh, that's right. Let's go ahead and load iTunes. You guys can see the iPhone 4S already has the loading bar. The iPhone 4, it's lagging a little bit behind, so your speed's right there kicking in on the iPhone 4S. Definitely faster. Alright, for those of you wondering now, should I buy the iPhone 4S or should I save a little cash and buy the iPhone 4? Let me go ahead and answer that for you guys. Siri, what's the best cell phone out there?
The one you're holding.
Oh!